Hi guys, I'm back. How is everybody? I'm just gonna share this to my personal Facebook page. If you guys could do the same, I would really appreciate it. Hi Dad, how are you? Welcome back. I'm just going to share this on my personal Facebook page and into a couple of groups. If you guys want to do the same, I would really appreciate it. Even if it is a replay, if you guys are watching later, any kind of publicity is good publicity for me, even if it is after the fact. So if you guys want to do that, I would really appreciate it. Just share it across your personal Facebook pages. Our goal today, you guys, is to hit 25 live views. So I think the last time we hit the 25 live views, because I had somebody share my video into like 3 or 4 groups, and that's all it took. So if we hit 25 live views today, you guys, I will enter everyone's name. Hi Sarah, how are you? Welcome back. If we hit 25 live views today, we will do a giveaway. I'll enter everyone's name into the name generator spinner thing, and we will do another giveaway. So I would like to hit 25 live views today, and then we also have another goal, and that goal, hi Kaylana, hi Alicia, we're gonna make some cheesecake today. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to pop on, and then we'll get started. So we have our 25 live view goal, and then we also have our goal for likes and follows on the page. I want to hit 1,500. How amazing. I never thought I would come that far. 1,500 is our next goal, right? So we've got 1,221 likes and 1,324 follows. So if we hit 1,500, you guys, I'll do another giveaway. So invite your friends. Yes, thank you, Sarah. I am excited. I love holiday baking. It is one of my favorite things. I am going to go through my grandma's cookbook. She is so cute. She made a family cookbook, and she has all of her holiday yummy goodness in here. No-bake cookies, date rolls, peanut butter haystack. She has a whole section for holiday treats. So I'm half tempted to just work my way through the holiday section. She has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 recipes. Like, let's do like a little Christmas advent calendar thing and work our way through my grandma's book. How awesome would that be, you guys? Yes, I mean, it's awesome. She's so sweet, so cute. My cousin helped her start it, and then she threw in recipes, her go-to things, her desserts, her salads, her appetizers. All of it is in here. It's awesome. It's super cool. April, thank you. I know you're busy at work, but I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. I want to hit our 25 live views again today. And then I want you guys all to go on your personal Facebook pages and invite your friends. Do you guys want me to show you how to do that really quick? Does everybody know how? Do you need guidance? Let me know. I'll be happy to show you guys how to invite your friends. It's really easy. You can invite all your friends all at once, super quick, wham bam, push a couple of buttons and it's done. Or you can even just invite personal people that you know would benefit from the page so that you don't ambush everyone on your Facebook. But like one of my friends pointed out, you kind of just give people the opportunity to either accept or decline, and what's the worst that could happen? They just hit decline and move on, or they join it and get to hang out with us and make these awesome recipes. Just scared. April, why are you scared? Get busted at work listening to me? Hi Eric, how are you? So if we hit 25 live views today, you guys, we are going to do another giveaway. So let's hit that, and so we can do a giveaway. I would like that. It would be super awesome. I'm trying to find my name picker on my computer so that it's up and ready. That's how confident I am that we are going to hit the 25 live views while we are making our cheesecake today, you guys. I'm super excited. I've only made a cheesecake one other time. It worked out really well, but it is pretty time. I don't even know how to explain it. They're just certain things that you do while it's baking so that it can bake evenly. And so you just have to pay attention to what your stove and oven is doing. I'm going to roll this up a little bit. I love this sweatshirt and I don't want to take it off. But it isn't the easiest to cook with. Since we are baking, I will throw on my apron and then we will get started. I just waited a little bit to have some people. Thank you, Marissa. Share. Thank you, Kaylani. Let people share this and get some bodies on here to watch me. And then we will get this started, you guys. For those of you that are just tuning in, I am stuck in my apron. For just the people that are just tuning in, we are going to make fruity pebble cheesecake, you guys. And I found a recipe that bakes it. So it's not just the cream cheese set in the fridge kind of thing. This is a cheesecake the best I know how. I'm going to try and tuck my hair away a little bit. Hi, Delaney. How are you? Thank you guys all for just shared. Thank you, April. Not scared. Got it. Come hang out with me. Share this page to your personal Facebook page, groups, and tag people, invite people. Just let them come and hang out with us. We're just going to make this cheesecake, hang out, talk. You guys feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to make comments. If you've made something like this before and I'm doing something wrong or there's another way to do it, let me know. Like I said, oh, are you okay, Kingston? He just fell down. I've only made cheesecake like this one other time. It worked out really well. I did actually give it to somebody else. So I only got a piece, but it was good. All right. First cup of coffee today at 1 o'clock. Not too bad. So I've got my 4-year-old son crawling around on the floor down here. So if you see him, that is who it is and what he is doing. He's got his puppy, I guess, joining us. So I'm just going to scroll to my recipe and we will get started. Making this will not be that time consuming. The most time consuming will be the baking part. So gotta go watch the replay. Thank you, April. Yep. Come check it out when you are done with work. I appreciate it, you guys. Even watching the replays, I love it. It's important to me. When you guys make something, please post pictures or comments or say how it went. Don't forget to take a picture because I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate if your family liked it or not. That's my goal, is to make sure that we make things that our family likes and asks for it again. So let's go. We are going to... Where'd it go, you guys? There it is. So I do not have an 8-inch springform pan, so I'm going to have to use my 9. So it is going to make my cheesecake a little thinner. So I hope that the baking it doesn't get mixed up. I thought I had an 8-inch, but turns out it is a 9, and I'm kind of sad. I'm pretty sure the other one I have is a 9 as well. But this is what a springform pan looks like. It has a latch on the side and it allows the bottom to come out, which is perfect for cheesecakes because you don't have to pop it out of a pan. It's on the bottom and you just pop off the springform pan and pull it off, and there's your cheesecake. So I'm hoping that it won't mess up too much. I might Google and see if I need to change my baking times at all, for the fact that my pan is a little bigger. But what we are gonna do first, in cooking a cheesecake in the oven, you need to submerge it in a water bath. And because you're gonna submerge it, hi Lacey, in a water bath, you need to protect it from the water seeping in through the edges of the springform. So we are gonna take some tin foil and we are going to wrap it around the pan. How are you, Lacey? We are going to wrap probably 1 or 2 layers around the pan so that the water cannot get in when we set it in the water bath. Do you need something, sweetie? I don't have the remote. Should be over there. You're looking for the remotes. For whatever reason, the football turned into basketball. So we are going to wrap it around our springform pan like so that when we put it in our water bath, it doesn't seep up through the bottom of the pan. You guys, we have 20 live views. If we hit 25, that's stay there and hang out with us for more than 5 minutes. Hi, Destiny. How are you? We will do a giveaway. Right then and there, I will stop what I'm doing with my cheesecake. I will enter everyone's name that comments their name into our giveaway, and we will do a winner. So if you are just now popping on, if you guys would do me a super huge favor, and in the bottom left-hand corner, there is a share button. You hit the share button, and you can share it on your personal Facebook page. You can share it in a group. Please, please, please do not start a watch party, because I can't talk to those people. If they comment, I cannot see them, and so it's kind of sad. So if you're gonna share, just share it directly onto your Facebook page and then into a group, or you can tag people directly. Mo, hi, welcome. David, no, you don't get to win a date with me. I'm sorry, I am married. But come and hang out with me anyway. We are making a fruity pebble cheesecake. So what we do, we are preparing our springform pan. This pan has a latch on the side that allows the bottom to drop out. We are going to put this in a water bath when we put it in the oven. And because of that, we need to protect it with foil on the side. Rory, he needs in the gate. My son's trying to scale the gate because it got shut with the dogs. All right. So we need to protect the sides so that the water does not seep in when we put it in our water bath. What you also need to do is scour your kitchen for a pan or baking dish that is oven safe that will fit this. It took me a while. All of my pans are about 9 inches across, so I couldn't set it in. But luckily I did a little bit of Googling, and they recommended a turkey pan, basically, and I did have this. It's oven safe, and it is big enough to put my springform in. I also did see some recommendations that you put a towel in the bottom so that when you put your pan in, it's not slipping and sliding against the metal, causing it to splosh around. So I did put a kitchen towel in here, and we will put our springform in it later. I'm setting it off to the side after I wrapped it in the foil to protect it from the water. We are going to move on to our next part. We are going to add our melted butter and our fruity pebbles, and we're gonna add those together, and then we're gonna push it into the bottom of our pan. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my fruity pebbles and my butter into a pan first. So we're gonna use 3 cups of fruity pebbles. How is everyone doing today? I was on earlier and I was popping in dinner into the crock pot. So if you check out my page, if you want an idea for dinner tonight, I made a crock pot meal. It's pork chops and gravy. And so we're gonna, that's in my crock pot cooking on low. The recipe is super, super yummy. It makes pork chops and gravy. We will make mashed potatoes as our side and maybe a steamed vegetable of some kind. A nice warm meal for my husband coming home after being gone for a month. So we have our fruity pebbles. We have 3 cups, and then we need 7 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. So I'm gonna throw this in the microwave. Like I have warned people before, just do your butter in the microwave in small increments so that it doesn't boil over. 15 to 20 second increments are usually pretty safe. You don't want it to boil over. You'll lose your butter. It will cause the cream and the fat to separate, and you don't want that to happen. It ruins the consistency of what you're trying to accomplish. So how is everyone today? If you are just now jumping on, if you guys would share my live video to your personal Facebook page or a group, I would really appreciate it. Just don't start a watch party, because then I can't talk to those people and I can't see that they are on and watching me. So if you want to invite people, please do it. Send it in a message, tag them. If we hit 25 live views that stay there for longer than 5 minutes, we will do a giveaway to whoever comments their name below. I can see who's watching, but or how many people are watching, but not their names unless they comment. So if you haven't commented yet to say hello, please say hello. How are you? I am Riley. I started this page about a month ago. My goal is to have a cooking page that busy moms, dads, working people, anybody can pop on and hang out with me, learn new recipes, send me recipes to try out. A lot of these recipes I am making for the first time myself on this live video, so that we can troubleshoot these recipes together and kind of figure out what works and what doesn't for the recipes that we choose. and just recommend recipes that you've wanted to try before or are scared to. Yvette, Tina, Bree, hi everybody. We are almost, Mo, it changes a lot. We go from 8 to 25, so we just need to get 25 or more and stay there for a little while. So Marissa, thank you, I appreciate it. This is kind of just my goal, is to hang out with people on this show. We have our butter is melted, so I'm going to add it to my Fruity Pebbles, kind of mix it up a little bit, and then I am going to transfer it to our pan to press it in to create a crust. So we're going to just mix it around a little bit. Throw some Fruity Pebbles on the counter. That is why I measured a little over when I was measuring it out. So we are going to pour this into our pan now that the butter is spread around. Like I said, I've made cheesecake like this one other time, and I gave it to somebody as a gift and they loved it. So I thought I would make one for my husband. He loves anything Fruity Pebbles. He loves cheesecake, so I thought this is what we would do. So we're going to spread this around, and then we're going to push it into the bottom of the pan. We're going to push it and form a crust. How is everyone doing today? Hi, Kelly. Hi, Dad. How are you? So we are going to just kind of push this into the bottom the best we can. I'm going to kind of crunch it a little bit, kind of make sure that the Fruity Pebbles are nice and dense. There's no air bubbles or pockets in there that would allow the cheesecake to seep through them. All right, and then we're just going to set this aside for now. I'm going to rinse my hands off, get all the butter off, and then we will move on to the next step. How is everybody today? Is your football team playing? If so, are they winning? What's going on? Yeah, pork gravy and Fruity Pebbles. It's going to be a nice mixture, Tracy. We will see how it all turns out. I'm excited. Let's get you repositioned a little bit. So our next step, we are going to, for the filling, we're going to beat the softened cream cheese until it's smooth. This is an important step when you are using cream cheese in any recipe. When you have butter with it too, you want the butter to be in there. It is hard to beat cream cheese once other ingredients are mixed into it. It will have lumps and it'll be kind of a curdled consistency, and it's not fun. So you always want to make sure, if you're using cream cheese in a baking recipe of any kind, you want to make sure you give it a little extra love right in the beginning and beat it and make it nice and smooth and fluffed up so that it incorporates with the other ingredients a little better. So how is everybody today? Today, if you are just now jumping on, if you guys would share to your personal Facebook page or into a group of some kind, I would really, really appreciate it. I will do my best to explain who I am to them and kind of show them what I do so that maybe they'll stick around and hang out with us more often. We do have 2 goals today. One goal being to hit 25 live views that hang out with us for more than 5 minutes. If we hit that, we will do a giveaway. Another goal we have is to grow my Facebook page. I want to hit 1,500 likes and follows on my page, and we are pretty close to like 1,200 in the likes and 1,300 in the follows. So when we get done with this video today, if you guys would pop over and hit like to all your friends and give me a chance to explain who I am and get them to hang out with us, I would really appreciate it. I am going to grab my egg beaters out. If you have a stand mixer, you can use that as well. I have noticed that when it comes to this show, hanging out with you guys, using my egg beaters is a little more user-friendly than trying to use my stand mixer. So, I ran my dishwasher today. First time in like 2 weeks since I had that septic system issue, and it felt good. I can wash dishes by hand, but there's something about a dishwasher with all that warm steam and stuff that just makes the dishes feel that much cleaner. So we are going to beat the cream cheese until it is nice and smooth. I took my cream cheese out earlier this morning and let it sit and get nice and room temperature. We are still going to just beat this until it's nice and smooth, nice and incorporated with each other. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. How is everybody? I am Riley, and I started this page about a month ago. My goal is to cook with you guys live. Thank you, Dad. I do have 27. It is fluctuating a little bit, but if we have these 25 views that hang out with us for longer than 5 minutes, if you guys comment your name below after I say we're gonna do a giveaway, then I will enter your guys' name in and we will do a giveaway. The giveaway will be kitchen food related. If you look on my page, you can see some of the previous winners have won different things. So if you come and hang out with me and support me, I appreciate it. I started this page about a month ago. My goal is to help people cook and learn new recipes and show people that some of these recipes are nice and easy and simple and fun to throw together for your family, whether you have a lot of time or not. I pick recipes that are kind of all over the board. I do desserts, I do dinners, I've done some side dishes. So just come and hang out with me. If we hang out, I would say if at 1:30 we still have 25 to 30 live views, I will enter your guys' names in and we'll do a giveaway. I'm just gonna beat this cream cheese up really quick and then we will get going. So you wanna make sure it's nice and smooth. Nobody wants a lumpy cheesecake. Just now jumping on, say something, say hello so that I know you are here. If you guys would share to your personal Facebook page or another group, I would appreciate it. Get the word out about my show. I am not a professional. I have never gone to cooking school. I am just a mom who is busy feeding my husband and my 2 kids all the time. Goal is to show that you don't have to be a professional, you don't have to be fancy. I'm not always the cleanest, I am not always the most organized, but you can still get it done. Kelly, happy football day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. If we stay at 25 live views, we will do a giveaway here in a couple of minutes. So I'm just going to add 2 more ingredients, and if you guys are still there, we are going to enter your names in and do a giveaway, you guys. I'm super excited. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to add our sugar, sour cream, and vanilla and beat it until it's well incorporated. I'm doing a cup of sour cream. Yes, Tina, I appreciate it. Get the word out. I just want people to be able to relate to me and enjoy hanging out with me. I am not a professional. I have 2 kiddos and a husband that I feed full time. So that is the only experience that I have as a baker. A lot of the recipes that I make, I have never made before. I don't have a lot of practice. So that's my goal, is to kind of troubleshoot it with you guys and figure out what works about the recipe, what doesn't work, if it's good, if we should ever make it again, or if our kids absolutely hated it. Mo, yes, I have, my brother used to make butter, and so I have made cookies, I have made brownies. We actually also made a dish that had, we did twice baked potatoes, and in it there was the THC butter, and so the twice baked potatoes were THC. It's a little different to cook with, and it does sacrifice the flavor sometimes if your THC tastes a lot like the plant, but it is fun to try and cook with, fun to create new recipes. My brother has ulcerative colitis and Crohn's, and so I make things for him to help his stomach, to encourage him to eat, which he doesn't do sometimes, and to help his stomach settle. So we added our cup of sour cream. we are gonna do our sugar and our vanilla. So we need a cup of sugar. I used my measuring cup on my sour cream, so I'm gonna do our cup of sugar in half-cup increments. For whatever reason, my newest bag of sugar has clumped up a little bit. After I add my sugar and my vanilla, we will do a giveaway if we can get those live views back up there. We dropped down to 24. Now we're back to 25. So once I pour this in, I will have you guys comment your names and we will do a giveaway. So we added our sugar. Next we do our vanilla. A teaspoon of vanilla. Sugar, sour cream, and vanilla. A teaspoon. I gotta find my teaspoon. We'll just do this. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon. Just make do with what we have that's clean. I had just put all of my stuff in the dishwasher. So, all right, you guys. I am gonna move you guys over here. And we are going to do our giveaway. So, what I do is I do a random name picker on my computer. We play a random game. So let's do Pot of Gold. And then we will pick a specific number of the name that's pulled out. I never use the first name that's pulled out so that people don't think that it's set up in any way, shape, or form. So I am gonna add Mo. Ron, how are you, Ron? God's little critters. I don't know if you're talking about my dogs, but yes, they hang out. Saraya, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. It is nice to see you on my show. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Shannon, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I appreciate it. We are just about to do a giveaway for the 25 live views. If you don't hear me say your name, Tina, hi, how are you? Then please comment something so that I know you are here. Kaylani and Dale, hello, hello. Crystal, it's nice to see you. Crockpot Dawn, if you check out at noon, I put in yummy pork chops. The recipe is on there. I went on live, so if you want this recipe, it smells amazing. I've had a couple of people that have made it in the previous week, and they said it's really good. So that's what's in the crock pot. Brenna, how are you? All right, you guys, please comment your name if you want to be entered into this giveaway. I can see that you guys are watching, but I cannot see your names. So I'm going to read the names one more time. If you don't hear your name, please say your name. If you don't feel like you've commented, but you hear your name, it is possible that somebody has the same name as you, so maybe just comment again. So here we go. We got Mo, Ron, Saraya, Dawn, Shannon, Lacey, Kaylani, Tina, Dale, Crystal, and Brenna. Madison, welcome back. How are you? You have been hanging out with me a lot lately, and I appreciate it. I am going to do this giveaway. Sarah, what's up, girl? You have been on today, earlier, and now. So we are going to do our giveaway. Our live views are dropping. Yvette, I will add you, and then we will get going. The deal with this, if I call your name out as a winner, you need to personal message me on my page your shipping information. Lauren, I'll sneak you in there too. You will send me your personal shipping information, and I will send you a gift for being a part of my 25 live views, and I appreciate it, you guys. So if you're just now jumping on, if you would share to your personal Facebook page, a group, anything like that. If you guys would jump off and go over to the community section of my page and hit invite your friends, I would really, really appreciate that too. I do giveaways all the time to show my appreciation for people that come out and hang out with me. So I've got everybody's name that commented. So let's get going. Let's say Madison, pick a number between 1 and 10. Whatever number she picks will be the name that we will go with. The number of names. So we will pull out, I don't know how the piggy bank thing works. So Madison, if you're still watching, Tracy, I do see you. If you comment a number, Madison, and I will go with that number 5. Okay, so the 5th name that's pulled out will be our winner. I will let you guys see this. I will flip the camera around so that you guys can read it. So we have everybody's name in here. So let's begin. Once your name is called, we do remove you from the pot. So let's go, Yvette. Oops, let's start from the beginning. There we go. Shannon is number 1. Kaylani, number 2. Madison, sorry girl, 3. Mo is 4. And our winner is Tracy. Tracy Klein. You snuck in there at the last minute, girl, and you won it. So you can hang out with me while I make this cheesecake, and then when we jump off while it's baking in the oven, just send me your shipping information, and I will send you a gift for hanging out with me and being a part of the 25 live views. Sounds good, you guys. How exciting. Thank you so much. 25 is a goal. 50 is a goal after 25. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And our next goal for a giveaway is 1,500 likes and follows on my page. We are a little bit over 1,000 right now. So if you guys invite your friends, we can hit another goal and do another giveaway. Tracy, you're welcome. Thank you. I hope to see you more often on my page. Thank you for making some of my recipes already. She's actually the one that's made what's in my crock pot right now already. So we're going to move on to the rest of our cheesecake. We are going to, so we have our sugar, sour cream, and vanilla, and we're going to mix this until it's well incorporated. Want it nice and fluffy and mixed together. That was the reason why we did our cream cheese already, is because if we were to do cream cheese and sour cream, it would cause our cream cheese to come in little chunks and not be a smooth cream cheese consistency. So get it nice and mixed up. Who plans on making this sometime? Does anybody else like Fruity Pebbles? Yes, Kaylani, thank you for saying congrats. Yeah. All right. So we have that Dale. Good. I'm glad. We will let you know how it turns out. So you see how it's nice and creamy. We don't have any lumps or chunks. We're just going to scrape down the edges, make sure everything is all mixed together. No, you can't have any candy. Crazy kid. I know. Can you go complain to your daddy? I'm going to get it one more mix. There's a couple, there's a couple of chunks in there. From me scraping down the sides of the bowl. We don't. He is upset that we won't let him eat an entire pack of now and later. So you're going to try it this week, Madison. That would be awesome. You've done the firecracker chicken, plop chicken, pork chop, stump cake.
Come on.
Yes, that firecracker chicken. Tracy, you are like my #1 fan girl. Will you start posting more pictures so that I can see these wonderful things that you're making? Doodles, welcome. My friend Ashley Green, my #1 first day supporter. She used to cook with me all the time. Yes, Kaylani, that would be awesome to do it for Thanksgiving. He is not happy. He is not happy. He cannot have candy. Come here, please. We don't need you to yell while Mommy's on live, okay?
I want to be candy.
Then you need to go yell in the kitchen or in the living room. We are gonna do Thanksgiving at my in-laws' house this year a couple of days early, but I am gonna do Thanksgiving dinner again when we get home. 2 cups of cheese, I'm sure. Cheese and stuffing and chicken, yum. I actually never got any of the pop chicken. I gave it all to my husband and yeah. But I plan on making a bunch of yummy Christmas treats. Like I said earlier on my show, my grandma made a cute recipe book, and she has an entire section in here for holiday treats. I counted there's 16 recipes. So I thought, you know what? Why not do like a little Christmas challenge and make all of them a couple of days out of the next month and a half, so that you guys can all get some holiday treats in your kitchen. It makes the holidays seem that much more holiday-ish. My son is crying on the floor, you guys, and it is breaking my heart. I am so sorry. We've got things like pumpkin rolls, no-bake cookies, peanut butter haystacks, double dairy bars. You guys, double dairy bars are to die for. Evelyn, hello. Taylor, welcome back. So she has 16 recipes in here. So I thought, you know what, why not? 16 recipes, that's not too bad. We could do a recipe every couple of days from now until Christmas and get them all done, and then you guys can have yummy treats to go with it. I also have a friend on here. Seth is her husband. Seth, if you're listening, when I start making my holiday treats, your wife wants them. So we will get with each other and we can send them to her, or I let you guys have some as well. Evelyn, I see you this week to get my hair done. I will bring your giveaway prize when I see you. All right, so we have our sugar, our sour cream, and our vanilla mixed in here. Then we're gonna add one egg at a time, mixing until it's incorporated, but not over mix. So we need to add 3 eggs. I'm gonna pull those out of my fridge. I wanted to wait to pull them out. I like fresh eggs right out of the fridge. I don't like to let them sit on the counter. Like I have explained to you guys before, I never crack my eggs directly into the dish. I don't like the search and destroy mission of trying to find eggshells in my hat. Yay boy hat. What are you talking about, Evelyn? So I am going to crack 1 egg into this dish. Like I said, I always crack into a separate dish so that I'm not having to search and destroy my cheesecake filling to try and find an eggshell, because it is, yay, you get to go to Vegas. Evelyn, Evelyn and I were both from Vegas. I was born and raised there for 18 years. She is going home for the holidays. Sadly, none of my family lives in Vegas anymore. Everyone left. My dad lives in Texas. My mom is in Arizona. My brother and I are up here. Yay, Evelyn, gotcha. Okay, we're gonna mix this just barely until it's incorporated, okay? Just barely. So I'm just gonna mix it until I can't see the yolk anymore, okay? But that's it, no more than that. You don't wanna overmix it, overbeat your eggs. It's not good when it comes to a cheesecake. You wanna keep the structure of the egg intact and not beat it to death inside of your cream cheese, or it will not do its job the way it's supposed to. So we're gonna add another egg. The reason for adding them 1 at a time is because we are only beating until they're incorporated, and if you do 3 at one time, it's too much and you will end up over beating them trying to mix in the last of it. That's another reason why I like using my hand mixer instead of my stand mixer for things like this, because your stand mixer, you can't isolate specific parts of the dish to get the yolk, and with a hand mixer you can move it around to get the little bit of egg that's left without overbeating the rest of the mixture, if that makes any sense. I'm going to add this in. So 3 eggs mixed in here. All right, so there we go. So we've got our 3 eggs mixed in. Then we are going to stir in 3/4 a cup of Fruity Pebbles. So I'm going to pop these out so they don't drip on my counter. Stick it in here. All right, so we need 3/4 of a cup of Fruity Pebbles. So I am going to use this again. 3/4 3/4 of a cup of Fruity Pebbles. Not too many. Don't want to overwhelm it. The person who created this recipe says that surprisingly, the little bit of crunch inside of the cheesecake is perfect. So we're just gonna mix those in. Just give it a little bit of a stir. You don't want to use your egg beaters because it will break up those Fruity Pebbles and just kind of turn it into a sand, and you want to keep them whole as best you can. So I'm going to wipe this off so we don't get any chunks of cream cheese that was on there. We're just going to give it a little mix. How is everyone doing? Yes, so I will show you. On the side of it, there's a liquid fill line. And then on this side, it says dry or solids, you fill to the top. So that's the only difference. If you're using liquids, you want to fill to the line. If you're doing a solid, you will fill it all the way to the top. It just swivels. We have ounces, we have cups, we have milliliters, we have liters. So it gives you all different variations. This measuring cup I found at a cooking supply store. You could probably find it at Amazon. That would be my best bet. I would say, what would we call it? OXO is the brand name. I don't know if you've seen their cooking supplies before. I think I did see one at Target. Maybe Walmart would have one. Anywhere that's got a little bit bigger cooking supply department. I found mine like at an actual cooking supply store when we were in Minnesota. And I was so excited when I bought it. We were walking through the store and I walked up to my husband and I was like, this is all I need in this whole store. This is it. This is all I need right now. This measuring cup, and it has come in handy so many times. So get yourself one. I am sure they're super, super cheap on Amazon. Thank you for asking, Madison. Good question. Brenna, thank you. That was good. So we have our Fruity Pebbles poured in. Then we are going to pour our filling. Whoopsie. Are you okay, buddy? Yeah. So we had made a Fruity Pebble crust. We had pushed it into the bottom of our springform pan. So we are going to pour this over our crust, and then we are going to get ready to prepare our water bath for our cheesecake. Like I said, I've only made a cheesecake like this one other time with a water bath. So I did Google it, get some tips about how to do it. The recipe does tell you to wrap your pan in tin foil so that your water does not leak through the pan. Also, I read that putting a towel in the bottom of your bigger pan that you put your water in is important so that it doesn't slide around while it's in there baking. Because it'll be wet, you won't have to worry about your towel burning at all. So I'm just going to shake this out a little bit, tap it down so that some of the bubbles get out. So we are going to prepare our water bath. In doing this, we are going to springform pan into a larger baking dish. Pour in boiling water so that it's like an inch onto your springform pan. I'm gonna have to use a lot more water because my baking pan is so large, but it's the only one in my house that's big enough to fit the pan. So we'll slide it into our oven. Our oven should be preheated to 325, and then we are going to add the inch of water. It's gonna be boiling hot water so that your oven doesn't have to get it up to temperature. We are going to place our pan into the bath, and then we are going to put it in the oven and let it bake for 10 minutes. 10 minutes only, and then we are going to adjust our oven. We're going to turn it down to 300 and then bake it for an hour and 15 minutes. So that's super, super important about these cheesecakes because they want it to be a nice even heat. You have to work to get it there and then keep it there. I am going to turn my sink on so that it gets nice and hot, so that when I go to boil my water, it doesn't take as long. And I'm gonna need a lot of water. I'm probably going to have to boil this size a couple of times to get just an inch underneath my pan. like I said, this is the smallest yet biggest one in my house that will fit my springform pan. I have added a towel to the bottom that you will cover with water so that when you pick your pan up, your cheesecake won't be sliding all over, especially because the bottom of my pan is uneven. We don't want it sliding all over the place and squashing the boiling hot water. So our oven is at 325 right now. I am going to boil my water and then we're gonna pour it into our dish. You guys, this cheesecake already looks so good. Like, it looks amazing. Our pork chops are baking in our crock pot. If you want this recipe, it is on my Facebook. Hi Kelly, how are you? I made it earlier today, threw it in the crock pot, and then we'll serve it with like mashed potatoes or whole potatoes and some steamed vegetables. So we will bake this. Listen to this cheesecake recipe, okay? Bear with me. This is why I read through recipes all the way before I decide to make them. So we are going to bake it for 10 minutes at 325, bake it at 300 for an hour and 15. Then we are gonna turn our oven off and let it sit in there for 30 minutes without opening it. Then you open the door slightly and let it sit for another 10 minutes. Then we're gonna remove it from the water bath. We're gonna run a knife along the edges to loosen it up from the springform pan. Then we're gonna let the cheesecake sit at room temperature for an hour. And then we are gonna place it in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours. The reason why you don't want to cause this cheesecake to do a drastic drop from the oven to the fridge, it will cause a weird consistency with this cheesecake. This is a lot of work. There are fruity pebble cheesecakes that are way easier, super shortcut, but you will sacrifice on flavor. To me, it will taste more like a block of cream cheese than a cream cheese cheesecake. So that's up to you if you want to sacrifice the time. Right now we are going to boil this water to prepare our water bath for our cheesecake. The reason for the water bath is so that the water surrounding the cheesecake will keep it at a more even temperature than your oven will. And that's what we need it to do. You want the water to be boiling because you don't want your oven to have to bring it up to boiling. Otherwise, it's not an even temperature for your cheesecake. So we're just filling this up. I use hot sink water so that when I need to boil my water, it doesn't take as much to bring it from cold water up to boiling. I'm using a microwave safe dish. If you are ever boiling water in a microwave, hi Charlie, how are you? If you are ever boiling water in a microwave and it is just in a dish and it's just water, I will give you the biggest piece of advice ever that will probably save you physically and more. When you are boiling that water in the microwave, do not, it may not look like it's boiling. You will open your microwave and your water will not be boiling. But when you go to move it, touch it, put something in it, it will start to boil and cause, it will be bad. It will boil over, it will burn you. If it's still in the microwave and it's at face height, it will splash into your face. My number one thing is, if you are doing it, before you pull it out of the microwave, you're gonna crack your microwave just a little bit and you are gonna take a wooden spoon of some kind and you are gonna slowly insert it into the water and you will watch, it will boil. The second you stick that spoon in there, the water will react and it will boil. Why it does this, I have no idea. I'm sure my dad can scientifically tell you why, but I just want you to be careful, 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 because some people will do that not knowing that their water is boiling, not knowing that it's gonna be dangerous. And that's what you want to do. If there's nothing inside of your glass while you are trying to boil it, you need to insert something before you try pulling it out of your microwave. This will save you from a lot of pain, a lot of pain, and it will be good. Just listen to me. Words of wisdom. I learned it on a cooking show. Just be careful, okay? If your microwave is dangerous, you need to be careful. My kids are putting on their Halloween costumes. How cute. Daddy missed Halloween this year, so now he gets to see it live and in color. So we are just boiling our water for our water bath for our cheesecake. So our cheesecake is in a springform pan. and it's got tin foil around it, around the edges of it, to protect the water from seeping into our springform pan. I have my roasting pan because it is the only thing in my house that will fit this springform pan. I have a towel in the bottom so that this this springform pan won't slide around and cause that boiling water to splish and splash. We want about an inch of water to come up over the edges of this pan. Okay. When you are picking up a springform pan, be careful because the bottom does move around. If you pick it up by just the bottom, it will push it up and make a huge mess. So just be careful. Even though your pan is locked, it's not permanent. It is, you just need to be careful. So I'm gonna set this in. So this is what it'll look like inside of a pan. You want it right in the middle. You're gonna fill it up so that the water comes up about an inch up onto the pan. This reason being, I know I've said it a lot, just trying to make sure everyone knows what's going on and the reason for it so that you guys don't skip this step because it is important. I don't know why this water won't boil, you guys. But we are gonna bake it at 325 for 10 minutes, 10 minutes only. Then we are gonna drop our oven temperature to 300 and bake it for an hour and 15. Okay, and then we are going to turn our oven off and let it sit there for half an hour. Then we are gonna crack our oven open and let it sit there for 10 minutes. Then we're gonna set the cheesecake on our kitchen counter and let it come to room temperature for an hour. And then we're gonna stick it in the fridge and let it cool for at least 4 hours. So in total, your bake time until you get to consume this cheesecake, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, you guys. So we won't get to eat this until... Boo! It's Spider-Man!
Oh, look at this Spider-Man.
Oh, man! Spider-Man to the rescue! So we won't get to eat this until 9 o'clock tonight. So my husband will probably get to enjoy the caramel apple dump cake that I made the other night. You guys, I highly recommend it. And then we will be able to enjoy the cheesecake tomorrow. He does like to eat really late at night, so he might sneak a piece tonight. I will sneak a piece out tonight to just take a picture and post it for you guys. If you guys decide to make any of my recipes, please take a picture, post it on my wall, post it on the comment section of the post that I did of that meal. I appreciate all the reviews, all the comments. Hi Bree, how are you? I like to know that people tried it, if your family liked it. We did a giveaway today. We hit 25 live views, so awesome. We did a giveaway. Her job is just to message me her shipping information and I will ship her a present. All of my presents are usually cooking and food related. And it's just show my appreciation for the support that you guys give me on a daily basis. I know you guys have a lot going on and some of you are at work and some of you have kids and husbands and dogs and cats and your time is super, super busy. And I appreciate you guys taking the time out to spend time with me and show your appreciation and your support. It's huge to me. So to show my appreciation back, I do giveaways. 25 live views, 50 live views, 75 live views. We've never hit those. So if we ever hit those 50, I'd probably do 2 giveaways. I'd be so excited. But our new goal for likes and follows, this is something that you can do for me. This is something that you guys can do for me while I am not on live, if you guys are super, super busy, is to go onto my page. And in the community section of my Facebook page, I'm going to show you guys this just in case you've never known how. Hello! Gage and Kush, come here. They're fighting each other, my dogs are. So if you go to my Mom Fueling Hungry Boys page and you come over here to where it says community, you click on that and you will scroll and it will say, I didn't hit community, sorry guys. If you hit community, it will tell you to invite your friends. You can invite your friends. It has an awesome little thing right here that says select all. And you don't even have to do any work. It will select all your friends on your friends list. And you just hit invite and it will send it out. And if you guys friends want to follow me, they can. If they don't, they just hit decline and no harm, no foul. So if you guys want to do that and you will be a part of the goal of hitting 1,500 likes and follows, I'll do another giveaway on my page. The way I do it is so that it's very selective. I come on and I say that we hit a goal. I tell you the rules of how to get entered into the giveaway. I used to do everybody that liked and followed my page, but now that we've gotten so high, I want it to be more selective. The people that are listening, the people that contributed, the people that hang out with me on a daily basis. I go on and I say the rules on how to get entered in. I give people 24 hours to get entered into it, and then I do a giveaway and somebody wins. It's usually about 20 to 35 people that are listening and get entered into the giveaway. So it's pretty selective. It's pretty awesome. So if you guys want to be a part of that, invite your friends. You can seriously invite 1,000 friends, and if 25% of them follow me back or like me back, you guys will hit that goal so fast. You made the cracked chicken chili the other night and it was amazing. Forgot to take a photo. We'll definitely make it again. Good. I'm glad you'll make it again. It's hard to remember photos when things come out smelling so good, especially in the crock pot. But please take pictures. The cracked chicken chili was Grayson's favorite, my youngest. He ate 2 bowls of it the night we made it. Looks like a strobe light going off in your home makes it hard to watch, Shannon. Where? Does anybody else see a crazy light? Oh, when I move my head, that light fluctuates. I had never noticed that before. Thank you, Shannon. I wonder if I turn that light off. Let's do that. I think we have a light on my phone, so hopefully we won't sacrifice too much brightness that way. Thank you, Shannon. Nobody has ever pointed that out to me before, but I think I have fixed it. Hopefully. I think that's what was causing it. Daddy, I'm just on for a little bit longer, and then we can wrestle. All right. The chicken chili is going to be the next ones to try, Tracy. Yes, it's going to be so good. You guys, please, 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 I'm almost done. Thank you. So we've got our boiling water. I am going to pull my cheesecake out for a second. I don't want to splash it with this water. We want to add about enough water to have an inch of water come up over the edges of our springform pan. So I'm going to set this in and see. I probably need another bowl of it. So bear with me, you guys. Hopefully I can get it up to boiling a little faster this time. So we're going to fill that up. Let's see what everyone else has said. I don't have a fan, Dad. The only fan in my entire house is in my bedroom. I think I fixed it. I believe it was my phone light auto-adjusting to the light behind my head. And I think that was it. Shannon hasn't said anything back. I'm not sure if that's what she was referring to, but it's gone now. If that's what it was, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize it. Thankfully, usually my camera is pointed this way, and that light isn't there normally. So I'm hoping that's what no, it's still happening, Crystal. Where? You guys, I can't see it. That's not good. I wonder if I pull up the video on my iPad. Whoops. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave, and then we are going to get this figured out, you guys. I can't believe nobody has told me before. Yeah, that would be really, really hard to watch if it was doing it. Is this the first time it's ever happened, you guys? Anybody who's watched me before? I wonder what is causing it and why I can't see it on my end. You guys, oh wow, yeah. I can see it on my post, but my phone's not doing it. So that's, yep. You may need to watch back. It's still there. Yeah, well, I wonder, is it doing it on my, yeah, it's on my other camera too. Let's see if that fixed it at all. Nope, it's still doing it. You guys, I have no idea. It must be my phone. I don't know why it started doing it, but it's not good, so I apologize. I'm gonna hop off because I understand it is very, very hard to watch because of it. Yeah, I appreciate that, Shannon. I am sorry, this is not normal. I don't think I've ever had this happen or have somebody say this before. Not sure what caused it, but I am gonna just jump off and I will post a picture tonight when the cheesecake is done. We are just doing our water bath. We just need an inch up on our cheesecake, and then we'll throw it in the oven for 10 minutes and then an hour and 15. The directions are in the post. I apologize for the camera issues, you guys. I will hopefully get it figured out so that the next time I go live it doesn't happen. Have a good day, you guys. Bye.